Hi everybody. So today I'm going to be showing you how to cook pork roll. I'm also going to be doing some avocado toast. I did forget lime, but I think I'm just going to mash the avocado and spread it on the toast and see how it turns out. Alright, let's get to cooking. Okay, so I have already gotten most of my ingredients ready. This is pork roll. In North Jersey, they call it Taylor ham. However, if you look at the package, nowhere on the package does it say ham. I'm not saying that you're wrong up in North Jersey. I'm just saying it doesn't say ham on the package. It says Taylor and pork roll. I might be starting a controversy here. You can use scissors to open the plastic. I just cut it with my knife. Now it's in plastic and then another burlap bag. You just want to peel that back. I do have a pan. I'm preheating it on medium heat just so that you get a nice little sizzle. Now, once that bag is open, I usually cut it. Scissors are probably easier. I'm going to be struggling with the tip of my knife, which I almost never use. I might have to find my scissors. Hopefully I put them back in the drawer, not in the dishwasher. Oh, I did. Good job, Alicia. The scissors aren't very sharp either. I think Mommy needs to buy herself new kitchen scissors. But this is why my channel is Alicia's, or just Stay at Home Hot Mess Express, because I am a complete hot mess. I'm running a little bit late this morning, getting the girls up. But hopefully they want to sleep in. Let's see if this knife will work. Always make sure you point the knife away from you if you're cutting something. You don't want to accidentally stab yourself. So that little slit right there is absolutely perfect, because then it will tear as you go down. You don't have to take the whole thing off, but as you can see, I did cut some tomatoes. We'll fold some of this down so you can see. It's a pink meat. It's a breakfast meat. Definitely refrigerated afterwards. Yeah, so I'm actually going to cut off quite a bit at the top and save that for later, for me, just because the top of it, when you cut it, it doesn't necessarily come out in nice even thicknesses. So the first few pieces I usually end up eating, so I'll put those aside. Now this meat, it's not going to contaminate the toast that's on here, or anything like that. You do have to heat it up, but it's not going to cause sickness or anything like that, so don't be worried about the toast. So we'll just cut their pieces. So you want to cut. That piece did not come out good. I'll save that one for a sandwich later as well. Try to get them as evenly cut, which is kind of hard when you're working with round meats. So I'm going to give them each their own piece, because they are fairly small. Put these aside in a plastic bag. So yeah, so they're pretty thin, mostly even. This is a little thinner on that side, but that's okay. So they're not terribly thick at all. And then you want to cut not all the way to the middle, but 4 little slices so that it doesn't cup. So now that we have our little slices cut into it, we'll go over to our preheated pan and we'll get to cooking. All right, so we are going to just toss it in the pan. Now this is a very small frying pan, so you can actually see how small the sizes are, or the slices are. And yeah, I cook it a few minutes on each side. So I'm really hoping that the girls end up sleeping in. Mama did not want to wake up this morning. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe I was waking up throughout the night or what was going on. But I just did not want to wake up. So, I don't know if you can see on this piece, because it is a little bit thinner, the pinkness is kind of getting a little bit darker. The color is starting to change a little bit. This one is only happening on the one edge, which is fine. You can keep that one on a little bit longer. But now that it's like there's little white spots in it. I guess that's the fat. They kind of disappear. So we're going to flip it over. I should have just gotten a fork. And we're just going to give it a few minutes on the other side. But see how it's separating where I made the little cuts? And it kind of looks almost like a little flour. So pork roll, I found out, is along the East Coast. There are places up in New Hampshire that that said they have it, and down in Florida they also have it. However, it seems to be really expensive when you go outside of the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area. I'm sure Delaware it's not that terribly bad either. Check this side. A little bit longer on that side. So for this package, how big was this package? It was a pound. It was 16 ounces, and it was $8.99. Now I can get probably 2 to 3 weeks out of that meat. I'd have to, cook it all so it doesn't go bad, but that's a lot of meat for pork roll. There we go. So that piece is done. We'll put that aside and let it cool. Now I am also doing eggs after this, and I'm going to use the same pan. The wonderful thing about pork roll is it's kind of greased the pan for me, so I don't have to throw butter in there. It's not a terribly greasy meat. And the eggs are probably going to cook fairly quickly. Just because the pan's already preheated. I don't normally preheat the pan when I'm cooking eggs. But there are several different brands of pork roll. In my opinion, and most people's opinion, Taylor is the better brand. It's definitely the most popular brand. They do also sell it in pre-sliced, like little 4-pack boxes where we are. So those are, if you can find those are usually only $3.99 for 4 slices. That's usually what I buy, but I wanted to show people how to slice it in case they do actually purchase it from the Amazon link. So the Amazon link priced it at $17, I think, but somebody said the shipping was like $28, which is insanely expensive. So you might just want to take a little vacation and come to New Jersey. So now that we're done with our pork roll, It's so awkward for me to have a pan handle over here. I'm gonna turn it just for the eggs. I'm gonna dump my little eggs in. Somebody suggested that I break the eggs off into little cups, so I got these little cups. And the eggs in there. That is not a shell floating around in there. That's a piece of the yolk, I guess. So, but I got these little cups, and I used the darker ones so that I could see possible shells in there. So we're just gonna dump our eggs in. And now I don't have to go back and wash my hands. And I knew they were gonna cook pretty quickly. Hopefully I can get some tomatoes and some cheese in there before they fully cook around. So I've noticed that Anastasia's been a little bit hesitant on eating her eggs lately. She will eventually finish them, but she doesn't really go right after them during the video. So I'm going to try to add a little bit of color to them, see if she likes it a little bit better that way. So they are going to be a little darker on the outside just because of, I don't know if I can get this, it's sticking to the other side of the egg, just because of cooking the pork roll. But that's totally fine. They are cooking all the way through. I'm going to hold my eggs just so that they firm up on me. And obviously the cheese is going to get nice and melty and possibly brown, which might be good. A little more appetizing maybe. I'm just going to turn the heat down a tiny bit more. Like I said, I don't normally preheat for the eggs, so. These are going to be a little bit messier fingers than normal. Mama is definitely a hot mess today. I think I'm panicking because I keep looking at the clock, and it is after their wake-up time. I do not hear them yet, so that's a good thing. Maybe they also had a little bit of a rough night and they want to sleep in too. This is the first time I've actually put tomatoes in their finger eggs too. So we'll see if they like it. Hopefully they do. Scoot this one over. So we're gonna just let our eggs rest. And we're gonna do the avocado toast. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so we're back and we're gonna do the avocado toast. Like I said, I don't have any lime, but I do have a half of an avocado that is very ripe. So if it's nice and ripe, it's very easy to just peel off the skins. You don't need a spoon. Of course, as I say that, it doesn't peel as well. There it goes. So it just peels right off. So you don't have to use the spoon to try to fish it out. This one peeled a lot easier and a lot better. Make sure you get that little stem pit out of there. I did not grab a fork, but I'm gonna chop these up real quick and then we'll grab a fork. So I've never actually done avocado toast, not even for me. I am not a fan of avocados. I do not like guacamole. But my girls absolutely love the avocados. So I was told that if I just smush with a fork, it'll smush down. Now, I guess the lime juice adds a little bit of flavor, but it also prevents it from turning brown. But we're not going to have them sitting around for too long, so I don't think it's going to brown very quickly. We'll see. I don't normally put lime juice on their avocados when I serve it, and it usually stays pretty green. I don't know if the smushing or smashing has anything to do with it also turning green. I'm happy they're sleeping in. Maybe they need a little bit more rest today. I don't normally run late. Normally I get up with the alarm, but today I slept through it, and next thing I know, I woke up in a panic. And I had slept through the alarm going off for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to just butter it like I would peanut butter or regular butter. Oh yeah, that goes on very, very smoothly. I'm hoping that they'll try the avocado toast. If they offer it to Mom, I will put it in my mouth, but I am not going to be happy about it. Now, I don't want to say that in front of them now because they really, really understand what I'm saying. And I don't want them to hear me say I don't like anything, really. So you will see me eat foods that I absolutely do not like. Well, you won't see me eat it, but you'll see the girls offer it to me and I'll put it in my mouth and eat it. I won't be happy about it. But I try to set a good example for them. Alright, there's a little bit left in the bowl. You know what, maybe I'll put it on their eggs instead of trying to put it on more toast. Who knows, maybe avocado on your eggs is good too. Or I'll put it on the side for them to try to pick it up and eat it, so they can know that it's okay. Alright, so now I'm going to cut everything up and plate everything. So, yeah, we'll go. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so we're going to plate everything. I think this knife is on its way out. I think I need to use my other knives. Now for the video, I'm not going to serve all of the toast on here. Just because it looks like a lot more than it actually is. They might not eat all of the toast. I'll keep it on the side in case they want more. But I'm only going to put 3 slices on their plates. We'll do the 3 middle slices. Out of the top, because they have 2 sides today. I probably could have done 1 piece of toast for them. But we'll see if they eat both of it. And we'll wash our knife off. I didn't want to get avocado, too much avocado on the, so I literally just slice it into fingers. So it's long, skinny little fingers. And then turn it and slice it again. So they're nice little bite-sized pieces, just because it is a little bit firmer of a meat. So I want to make sure that they don't choke on it. I try to keep their plates exactly the same. Actually, I'm going to switch Guinevere's pork roll to the other side, just so that Anastasia doesn't steal her blueberries. We are going to put blueberries on. So they are at the age and skill level now that they don't need to have their blueberries cut or smushed or anything. You can just serve them regularly whole. Ooh, the cheese is hot. Good thing we're going to have a little time to let it cool off in their plates. The cheese got all nice and brown on the outside. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it, but it is still so hot. And just so everybody can see, I am going to put the avocado in there too. I literally count out blueberries every day to make sure they get the same. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I don't know why I do 12, but I do 12. It seems like a good amount. They do ask for more sometimes. 6, 8, 9, 10. So all of these berries were rinsed as soon as they came home from the grocery store. So don't worry about that. I'm actually going to grab a spoon for the rest of this avocado. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to put a little bit. Put it right there, I guess. That's where I want it to land, folks. I'm going to put a little bit on that side. So maybe they'll be interested in it, grab it, decide that, that's pretty good, and then eat the toast. So that's how you cook pork roll and make the toast, the avocado toast. So we'll see them. I'll put the link in the description of the video of them eating this. I guess I should talk to the camera. So yeah, like I was saying, I'll put the link in the description of them eating the pork roll, hopefully, and the avocado toast, hopefully, trying it. And yeah, till next time, I hope you have a great day. And hopefully you get to try some pork roll if you're ever on the East Coast. Look at the menu for breakfast. Sometimes they do have pork roll sandwiches for lunch where they put pork roll and cheese on a Kaiser roll, which is also pretty good. So yeah, check it out sometime. See you later.